नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरू श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सकगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतम सावधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सखगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादि गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। हरे कृष्ण। By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Secrets, Raja Guhyam. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are now successfully studying in the 14th chapter, the three modes of material nature, three gunas. Our body itself is created by these three modes of material nature only. Because three modes of nature are a part of this material nature. Gunaha Prakriti Sambhavaha. And we are also Prakriti Sambhavaha. So the gunas also produced from Prakriti, a part of Prakriti. And we are controlled. We are not free. We have Swabhava. Swabhava. Krishna has his own Swabhava, so his own Bhava, that is above the modes of nature. So our Bhava should be same as Krishna's Bhava, then we will be able to enjoy with Krishna in Golok. So that's why in Bhagavad Gita many times Krishna says that Madbhava Magata. Madbhavam means my bhav. So we need to achieve Krishna's bhav. When we are controlled by the three modes of material nature, every individual has his own swabhava, own bhava. And based on our swabhava, four types of activities the gunas are doing it. We are not the doer. The gunas only are doing it. Guna karma vibhagayo. We need to understand that gunas only, the three modes of material nature only are doing everything. So, because of that, four types. So, there are four varnas. These are all part of the nature. No one can deny it. Whether they accept or not, it doesn't matter. The fact is always fact only. The truth, the science. So that we are controlled by the three modes of material nature, and depending upon swabhava, there are four types of beings among humans. Four types. Four varnas. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagasa. So, based on guna karma vibhagasa, the gunas are performing the actions, karma. So, Chaturvarna Vibhagasa. So, Maya Srishta. So, I created these four varnas based on the three gunas. So, depending upon what swabhava we have, we will fit into one of these four varnas, every individual, depending upon what swabhava we have. So, when we become a bhakta with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, when we understand that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, supreme Lord, and if we become a pure devotee of Krishna, and when we do everything for Krishna, at that point of time, we are not controlled by the three modes of material nature. So that means we are freed from our swabhava. That's why Krishna said that Bhakti Yogena Sevate Sagunan Samati Dyaita. Many times I have quoted this sloka. So when we render devotional service unto Krishna, Bhakti Yogena Sevate, that means we are not, our swabhava is not controlling us. We are not controlled by our swabhava. When we are a devotee of Krishna and doing everything as an offering unto Krishna. So in devotional service, that's what we need. So that way, that is the way, not that way, that is the way, not simply that. That is the way to free ourselves from the three modes of material nature to attain Krishna's nature. So do everything as an offering unto Krishna and not get attached to anything in this material world. In fact, the three modes of material nature can act on us only when we get ourselves attached to the results of actions, results of our activity. At that point of time only, the three modes of material nature can act on us, will control us. We are letting the three modes of material nature control us because we are attached to material sense enjoyment. That's why Krishna is asking us that Bhagyasparsesu asaktatma vindadi atmani yatsu. So we should not be attached to external material sense enjoyment. Bhagyasparsesu asaktatma. Bhagyasparsesu asaktatma. How that can happen? That can't happen just like that in our life. Every day we are attached to the results. Everyone has got a lot of material objectives, goals. We want to achieve a lot. Even though knowing very well that our life in this world is very temporary. We are not going to live here forever. But still we are worried about everything every day. We have to realize and understand that this life is going to come to an end. We cannot please everyone in this world forever. That we need to understand. So that means we should dissociate ourselves, the people who are associating themselves with the material modes of nature. That's what is very important. Karanam guna sangoshya. So guna sangoshya means associating with the gunas. So those who are under the control of the modes of material nature, if we are trying to please them, then it's not good for us. That's what we need to understand. We cannot satisfy. They can be our own very family members, close, very close, maybe children, our parents, our spouse, our siblings, our friends, whatever type of relations. We need to understand very well with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We cannot satisfy everyone in this world forever. It is simply not going to be possible. We need to understand it very well. This is the science we need to understand. As an individual soul, we are the soul. That's what we need to know. That's it. So that means we need to give up all attachments in the sense that we should be attached only to Krishna and do all other household activities simply as the responsibility, simply as an offering unto Krishna. That's what is very important. We need, everyone is in different situations. It is not same for everyone. Every individual has his or her own situations, surroundings, atmosphere we have to deal with. But with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we surrender everything unto Krishna, and if we are attached only to Krishna, if we are not attached to anyone else, we are not trying to please anyone else, and if we are able to focus our mind only on Krishna only and doing everything only for Krishna, so then by Krishna's causeless mercy, we will be able to purify ourselves and we will be able to find happiness within ourselves. So at that point of time, we will not be forced to commit any actions, forced to commit any sins. There is a secret. When our goal becomes, that's why we need to actually really, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, do all the activities only as yajna, dana, tapa, karma, nothing else. Because that's going to purify ourselves. So that means as an individual, we should not be attached to the results at all. We should not be attached to the results at all. The results, first of all, they don't even belong to us. First of all, we ourselves are not doing any actions. We are not the doers. Then how can we get ourselves attached to the results? That's why Krishna says very clearly that you only have the right to perform your actions, but you don't have the right to the results. Because you are not the cause for the results. Ma karma pala hetu. You are not the cause for the results of your actions. So we cannot claim the results. Kripanaha palahetavaka. So those who seek the results are misers. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So we should only seek Krishna. We want to only please Krishna. Our goal is only to satisfy Krishna. That's it. So that is the way to act in this way. Purify our self. That's what will purify ourselves. That way we have to minimize all our needs until automatically gets minimized. We should not be really attached to anything. So because anything we are going to gain here, we are gaining only to lose it actually. So then what's the point of gaining it? What's the point of thinking that I gained so much, I have this much and I will gain even more according to my plans? Only the demons will do that. Demons only will think that I have gained so much today and I have gained so much more as per my plan. Idamadya maya labdam imam prapse manoratam idamasti idam api me bhavishyati punahat dhanam. So only the demons will think like that. For us, of course, we can gain more. We can become the richest person in this world. There is nothing stopping us to become. But the goal is to use everything in Krishna's service, not to think that it is ours. So that's what we need to understand. So if you have got all the skills, knowledge to do anything, business or to do anything, to make a lot of money, no need to stop it. We have to do it for Krishna. That's what is very important. We should not be attached to the results. We should spend everything in Krishna's service. That's what is very, very important. To please Krishna, we have to act like Arjuna just fought in that battle only to please Krishna because he was not attached to the results actually. He was attached to Krishna actually. Because he was not attached to the results, he even told Krishna that, how can I fight? Because I don't even want the results. I don't want any happiness. I don't want to want this kingdom. That's what Arjuna told Krishna. Nakankshe Rajyam. That's what. Nacharajyam Sukhanicha. Nakankshe Vijayam. Nakankshe Vijayam Krishna. Nacharajyam Sukhanicha. That's what Arjuna told. I don't want the victory. Nakankshe Vijayam Krishna. Nacharajyam Sukhanicha. I also doesn't want this kingdom. I don't want this happiness, this kingly pleasure. I don't want it. That's what Arjuna told. But he wanted to please Krishna. He wanted to work for Krishna, to satisfy Krishna. That was there. That's why he was able to fight. So, that way, we should not be expecting anything in return in this material world. We want only Krishna. That's it. Krishna is there with us. Krishna is everywhere around us. And Krishna is helping us. And we are all controlled by the modes of nature. We have to free ourselves from the three modes of material nature. So that means we should not be attached to anything in this material world. That's it. When we are attached, we are controlled. When we are attached to the results for anything, we are controlled. That's it. We should not have any attachment, nothing. We should not be thinking about the results at all. Let Krishna take care of everything. Krishna can do a lot of work for us actually. We should actually let Krishna to do the job. Our job is only to think about him, to please him, and whatever we do, offer it to him. That's it. Because he is the enjoyer and we can enjoy only with Krishna. We cannot enjoy ourselves alone in this material world. That's what we need to understand. The so-called material sense enjoyment, trying to enjoy ourselves in this material world, it's not real enjoyment. It brings us a lot of distress. So, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, when we commit ourselves to dedicate our life unto Krishna, when we are ready to do everything for Krishna, we should be able to regulate all our actions, our activities. That should be very much possible. You should not be attached to anything. Just do everything for Krishna. That's very much possible. In fact, we are extremely gifted. There is absolutely no doubt about it. That we are able to study Bhagavad Gita like this every day. We are able to study Bhagavad Gita, understand every sloka, what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. This is not at all an ordinary thing what we are doing right now. Our accomplishment, our progress, what we are making in this effort to study and understand Bhagavad Gita, every chapter, every sloka, and always getting an opportunity to glorify Krishna, to praise the Supreme Lord. So this is the greatest opportunity we have got, and we are able to do everything with the knowledge. That's what is very important. So this knowledge, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is the key. This knowledge, we can purify ourselves with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Then we will not be bound to this material world. We will not be bound anymore to this material. Krishna is teaching us the process to control our mind. And Krishna is giving us more and more opportunities to serve him, to please him. We have to make use of everything. So now we are successfully studying in the 4th chapter. We finished 3 slokas, 14th chapter. So what we are studying in the sloka number 2, second sloka in the 14th chapter, what we studied. Idam jnanam upashitya mama sadharmyamagata sargepi nupajayante pralaye navyadanti cha. Idam jnanam upashitya. So by taking shelter unto this knowledge, idam jnanam means this knowledge, upashitya, by taking shelter unto this knowledge, one can attain my nature. Mamasa dharmyam agataha. At that point of time, after attaining my nature, sarge api nopajayante. When this material world is created, we will not come and take birth here. Pralaye navyadanticha. When this material world is annihilated, we won't be disturbed. That's what Krishna is teaching us. By becoming fixed in this knowledge, one can attain to the transcendental nature like my own. Thus established, one is not born at the time of creation or disturbed at the time of dissolution. That's just going to happen by understanding this Bhagavad Gita. That's what we are doing every day. Just by understanding, by taking shelter into this Bhagavad Gita, the song of God. Then in the next sloka we studied, in the sloka number 3, Mama yo mahad brahma tasmin garbam dadamyaham sambhavaga sarvabhutana katho bhavati bharata. Mahad Brahma, which is the source of birth, is mine. So, Mama. So, Mahad Brahma is mine, which is the source of birth. Tasmin Garbam Dadami Aham. I impregnate that Mahad Brahma. That's what Brahmandam, the universal egg. So that's what is Mahat Brahma. Brahmandam is the universal egg. So that is impregnated by Krishna. So we are all the souls. We are coming from Krishna, and Krishna impregnates that universal egg. So that's how all the living entities are created. Sambhavaga, Sarvabhutanam. They're all taking birth. So Tato Bhavati Bharata. They're all created like that. The total material substance called Brahman, that is Mahatma, is the source of birth, that is the Yoni. And it is that Brahman that I impregnate, making possible the births of all living beings. O son of Bharat. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is teaching us what we are going to study in the sloka number 4. Sarvayonishu kaunteya murtayaga sambhavantiya tasam brahma mahadyoni aham bija pradaha pita. So all the living entities, various forms, murtaya, different forms of living entities, they all appear. They're all taking birth. All species. That's what Sarva Yonishu, with different forms. They're all taking birth. For them, the source of birth is Mahat Brahma. Whereas the seed-giving father is myself. Aham. Aham Bija Pradaka Pita. Krishna is the seed-giving father. So I am the seed-giving father. Aham Bija Pradaka Pita. So that's why Krishna said already, Krishna said that Pitahamasya Jagato Mata Data Pitamaha Vedyam Pavitram Omkara Riksama Yajur Evacha. We already studied in the 9th chapter. Krishna said that I am the Pita, I am the seed-giving father. So that's what here Krishna is saying, that Aham Bija Pradaka Pita, I am the seed-giving father. It should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed-giving father. So that's what we need to understand. So we are all born here. Krishna is our father. So our father is there waiting for us to go and be with him and enjoy with him. And because of ignorance, and if we want to enjoy ourselves away from our father in this material world, we are only going to struggle and suffer. That's it. So we need to understand this knowledge and simply go listen to Krishna and go to Goloka. So then we are going to enjoy. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have finished the fourth sloka in the 14th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Satyendra Singh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
After the long break, I am again joining. Thank you, Guruji, for wonderful class. Really, in the beginning, you have said regarding only devotion to the Krishna will free all of us from this material world that is required. Really interesting session today. Thank you, Guruji, for this.
Thank you. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yes, thank you, Guruji, for the class.
Yes,
You are busy. I know yesterday you could not take the class.
yes, yeah.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes,
How are your other classes going well?
it's going very well, Mataji. Krishna's mercy.
Yes, Krishna's mercy is everything. And when we see our situations coming at that point of time, we need to have that awareness and peace that Krishna will work it out,
Yeah,
Guruji.
it is correct, Mataji.
Otherwise, all the mind is getting bogged down too much.
It's correct.
Yes, Guruji. Krishna's mercy.
Yes,
You can hear, Guruji?
yes, Mataji. I'm able to hear you well.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, I'm able to hear you very well.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
So that's what I'm saying, that it is Krishna's mercy that every day we are having this class also. It's
That is
not
correct.
easy,
No doubt.
but it's so, it's happening. It's His mercy, Guruji.
That is true,
Thank
Mataji.
you, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama
Thank
Hare.
you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Venkatanagarjan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you Guruji for today's session class. Thank you so much. Dhanyawad Guruji.
Dhanyavad.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Dhanyawad. Pranamam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Palniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare. Today's explanation as well as sloga, both as usual, very interesting. And today, the first time we are understanding that Krishna is our Father, not only God.
Yeah.
Not only God, He is our Father Himself.
Yes, he's giving
It's
power.
a very interesting thing. This sloga, today's sloga is very, very interesting sloga because we are learning our father's father also. Yes, yes. No, that is a very interesting thing, today's sloga. When I heard that Krishna is our father. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Sunil Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Dandot Pranam Guruji.
Dhanyavad
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Dandot Pranam Guruji.
Lord, Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for nice class.
Yes, Krishna's mercy. Yeah.
If we increase our bhakti towards Krishna more, then the effect of three modes of nature can be minimized, Guruji.
Yes. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for all your motivation.
Krishna. Mohanan
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna Guruji. Hare
Hare.
Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Pranam Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
It's a very interesting slogan, Guruji. Very nice. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu.
By the costless mercy of Krishna, I can attend today's class, Bhagavad Gita, the King of Secrets. We are dealing with the three modes of material nature. And gunas, which are produced by Prakriti, we are controlled by these three gunas, three modes of material nature. We have, everybody has his own swabhava. And Krishna's swabhava is above this material nature. We need to attain Krishna's bhava. And gunas only are the doers, that is a part of nature. Depending on everybody's swabhava, we are controlled by gunas. And based on guna, karma, the four varnas have been formed, and depending upon our swabhava, we fall into the one of the varnas. When we are devoted to Krishna, render our devotion service to Krishna, surrender unto Krishna, then we feel free from our swabhava, that is free from three modes of nature. We attain Krishna's nature, we identify ourselves with Krishna's nature. Three modes of material nature control us when we are attached to these material senses and enjoyments. Therefore, we should detach ourselves from the three modes of material senses. Then we can be free from modes of nature. Then we should realize life is temporary and one day it will end. Dissociate ourselves with material nature is very necessary. We cannot satisfy everybody. We have to give up all attachments and attach only with Krishna, only to Krishna. We can purify ourselves, find happiness within ourselves. As an individual, we should not attach to results. We are not the doer. Our goal is only to satisfy Krishna, then purify ourselves. All our gains should be used to satisfy Krishna, to be used in the service of Krishna only. Arjuna has the same thing. He has rejected all happiness and he fought only for satisfying Krishna. We should not be attached to anything in this material world. Then we can enjoy only with Krishna. Krishna will take care of all our needs. We should regulate our activities also. In the 14th chapter, third sloka, second sloka, Krishna is telling, anyone who takes shelter into this, then this knowledge, then he will attain my transcendental nature. Those people, they will not come back to this material world. Even if it is created or annihilated, they will not suffer or they will not be disturbed. In the third sloka, Krishna is telling, O son of Bharata, O son of Kunti, this Mahat Brahman, which is source of birth, is mine. All this material nature comes from me. I impregnate this Brahmanda, this universal egg. And today's sloka, Krishna is telling, all the living entities, different forms, they appear in the appearances, they take birth from the source of birth, that is Mahat Brahman. I am the seed-giving father. Very nicely understood. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guru.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna Guru. So today's class is very, very interesting class, very exploring class, very deep rooted. So one thing we should understand that all giver is Krishna, and he himself is telling that we are all part of him. So whatever the prayer the person wants, the marriage, whatever it happens, the cultural things are happening from Mahabharata. So one thing when Dasaratha asked, Vara, so Ram came.
Your voice is breaking, Prabhu. Not able to hear you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
From his source only, all the people, all human beings, all the jiva are coming together. That means in the Genesis, that is what the doctor also saying. How a person dies, that is the 100% secret. That it is beyond science. It is beyond science, and we have to believe it.
So again,
But the source of intelligence.
your voice is breaking, Prabhu. Manoranjan Sagar Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Very
Krishna.
nice class. Really more enlightening class. So these material things, the manifested world, so everything is associated with only Lord Krishna. We are part of this. So we should not neglect. So we are very lucky to have this class. Really, by superficial things, we cannot. By attending the class, that is not enough. We should have almost all time the 24/7. So only Lord Krishna will save us from all these trials and tribulations, these sufferings of life, this material world. Only Lord Krishna is the healer. So he is very lucky. He is very kind enough to provide such a holy book, Gita. So I think it is the gospel truth. It is a way of life. It is not religion. So how can a person or human being lead a better life? That is the life what is meant for. So we will get it from here only. So because of your mercy, Guruji, we should make utilize and avail this golden opportunity by attending the class. And I am astonished. Is the Punya Bhumi Bharat not availing this Gita? Almost now we have only 7 to 10 or 11 participants. We are providing free knowledge. Still then, this is the knowledge crores or diamonds, more than enough, I think. So, not more. It is not compared with money or material things. We enlightened, and every moment you can enjoy the life with the help of only Gita. We won't realize this, but this is not attending the class is not enough. We are lucky. When you are in the class, we feel that you are in Goloka or Harilok, Haridham. So Guruji, because of your mercy, you from student level onwards, since your student life, you are dedicating, disseminating this knowledge. So it is a godly gift we should avail. So as much the Sattva, Raja, Tama, three gunas, and Sattva is the final. So Lord Krishna giving us choices. And if you are part of Sattva, you can enjoy the life. Now in Kali Yuga, this Yuga, and 90%, 99% they are Sattva, they are living, and Raja and Tama, they are inviting or attracted towards that. That's why they are suffering. They won't realize this. That's why I am very surprised. Only 30 to 20 participants are in this class, devotees. So this is like a college or a university. It is more than a university. It's a God's knowledge. This is the third eye. What we are attending the college and university, this is the only physical eye. It is not physical eye. This is Trinatra. Lord Shiva has got that. And when you attend this class, you will get this is the mind's eye, the spiritual eye, Dibya Chakyu. So Lord Krishna and Guruji, because of Guru only can give that. Guru has that power. So we are fortunate to be a devoted and student of yours. We should avail. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satata naman, naman, naman.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Hare Krishna, Ravindra Goel Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Sada Dharma Pranam Guruji.
Pranam, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
I missed the class today. I just joined to go before you. Thank
Yes.
you very much, Guruji. Krishna consciousness. I will see the lecture on YouTube today. Thank you, Guruji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's speech.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama